I'll go on. So I've been very excited to release this episode and to let you know that I'm back on trail and that all is well now. But at the same time, it's been very difficult because there's so much I need to tell you. So much has happened, and I've learned so much from the trials I've been through that I thought I'm probably going to have to take a few episodes to kind of relay all that information. But before I do anything, I wanted to thank you all for the amazing outpouring of support that you showed me through the comments, through emails I received, through text messages. I was blown away by the love and support that you showed me. I mean, everything from the tough love messages to the sage advice to the offers of cameras and phones. I can't tell you how touched I was by that, and it really helped me tremendously. So thank you for that. I'm going to try to reach out to each of you over the next couple of weeks. It's probably going to take me a while to get to each of you, but I want you to know right now just how much that meant. And I highly recommend for anybody that's thinking about doing the trail in the future, read the comments from that last episode. There is so much good advice from so many people who have done the trail and have been through this before that I think the comments in that episode are some excellent advice for all of us. So at any rate, so where am I? So day 75, 76, and 77, I was in the woods. I was wet. It was the most uncomfortable I've been, I think, in my entire life. What was amazing to me when I look back on it is how simple a thing it was. Meaning, I ran into Highlander 58 when I was at the end of that first day, and he and Nomad had set up their tents and had been in their tents for like 36 hours. They were smart. They didn't walk that day, and I did, and they were fine. And I realized just how different our experiences were, how everybody's experience is so different based on one decision. And my decision to not go into Buena Vista and get out of the rain and to walk through that downpour for hours just changed my whole experience. But after day 78, I basically did 50 miles, and there was really no exit within 50 miles. There was one campground, but nobody was answering the phone, so there was no way, there was no escape after Buena Vista into Waynesboro for 55 miles or so, which was part of the problem. But I pushed through in 3 days. I did two 20-mile days and I think a 13 or 14-mile day and got into Waynesboro. I was blessed to find Bell Hearth Bed and Breakfast. Um, Linda and Wayne took amazing care of me, just like Ann and Steve did back in Roan Mountain when I had my Jacob Ladder experience there. I kind of had another Jacob's Ladder experience though over 3 days, and had my little conversations with God and all of that through that rain, and to have kind of that beautiful home to go to, the Bell Hearth Bed and Breakfast, just to recover was an amazing gift. And so I highly recommend too, if you're in a situation like this, if you thru hike in the future and you get into a situation like I've been in, try to find a bed and breakfast. Splurge a little bit on those days because it will make a difference. It's just a little bit different than a hotel. You just feel more like family's taking care of you. So as far as what I've learned from these trials and this experience, it's there's a lot, and I think I'm still uncovering what those things are. But I think an overarching theme is that I needed to be kind of stripped of everything. I needed to be taken down to such a level in order to really decide what's important to me. And what I mean by that is I had to decide how important this hike was to me, how important these videos are to me, how important all of this is to me. And what I really uncovered in those 0 days, and this is why 0 days are so important, is that there is nothing more important in my life right now than finishing this trail and having a successful through hike, and that has to take priority over everything. And but very close behind that is these videos have come to mean so much to me. And they have, I think, because I feel that, and it was just demonstrated to me through that last video, you have supported me so much. And I feel almost like I'm not alone in the woods when I'm out there, that you're there with me. And, Maya Angelou, I think of her often because on the OWN network, Oprah has this show called Masterclass, and it's a biography show that they profile an artist, and Maya Angelou was my favorite. And she said when she was talking about giving the inaugural address at President Clinton's inauguration, when she read the poem there, that people asked her, "Are you nervous?" And she said, "I'm never nervous when I go up on stage, because when I go up on stage, when I present to people, I bring every single person who ever loved me, living and dead, up on that stage with me." And that's the secret I use to this day when I give public speaking. I'm not up there alone. I'm up there with dozens of people who have loved me throughout my lifetime. And I kind of feel that metaphor plays out with you all with me in the woods in a way. If you'll allow me to do that, I kind of feel like I'm taking you all with me, and in a very literal way, because when I have service, I'm checking my comments and my thumbs up and watching the videos and the subscribers, and it's really getting me through. So those two things are really important to me. Obviously, the hike has to take priority, and so when the hike is really demanding, I may not be able to do the videos at the frequency that I'd like to. So I may have to, rather than do a video a day or a video every 2 days, they may be over 3 to 4 days or something like that. But I'm committed to them, and I want to see it through to the end. Both obviously the hike, but also this video series. So that's it for now. I thank you all so much for everything again, and I can't wait to share more with you and share the Shenandoah National Park, which is just stunningly beautiful. That will be in the next episode. And thanks for everything.